In the last video, we looked at the differences between homogenized and raw milk. Now let's see what treatments are available for shelf life extension of milk. Food can be preserved either using low temperatures or high temperatures. Milk being a fluid which is susceptible to growth of pathogenic organisms as well as spoilage organisms, we try to extend the shelf life by subjecting to high temperature treatments. When we talk about high temperature preservation of food, two concepts that come to our mind are pasteurization and sterilization. Pasteurization involves death of vegetative cells of pathogenic organisms or reduction in the number of spoilage organisms in foods of interest. In order to carry out pasteurization, we make use of different time temperature combinations. We have low temperature long term pasteurization, which is carried out at 63 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes. High temperature short term pasteurization carried out at 72 degrees Celsius for 15 seconds. This is called as flash pasteurization and is commonly used at industrial level. What you have to remember about this pasteurization is that it is able to kill the most heat-resistant vegetative organism present in food, which is your Listeria monocytogenes. Finally, you have very high temperature, very short time process, wherein you're subjecting your food products to a temperature of 100 degrees Celsius for about 0.01 second. Of course, your pasteurization process can destroy most heat-resistant non-spore-forming bacteria. But we have a category of organisms called as thermophiles that are capable of escaping pasteurization treatments, as they tend to grow at high temperatures. Example, you have Bacillus species, you have Clostridial species, and some of the staphylococcal species. Sterilization is a heat treatment wherein we try to destroy the vegetative cells of microbes, but at the same time try to destroy the spores produced by these microorganisms. Temperature used for sterilization is 121 degrees Celsius, and depending on the product, we change the time from 15 to 30 minutes. And this temperature, it has been obtained based on the behavior of most heat-resistant spore former, which is called as Bacillus stearothermophilus. As such, in food, it is a spoilage organism. Autoclaving, if you know microbiology, is also based on this principle. In food industry, we have a concept called as commercial sterility associated with canned food products. So what is this commercial sterility? It means that the microbial load in your food product is so low that during the shelf life, it is not possible to cause any sort of outbreak, meaning your food product is safe for consumption. These days, we have something called as UHT treatment, and industries prefer UHT treatment because you have better nutrient retention. So what you do is that you subject your food product to very high temperatures like 140 to 150 degrees Celsius for a fraction of a second. What you're trying to do with this is you're trying to maximize microbial destruction and minimize nutrient destruction. Several European countries, consumers prefer UHT treated product because they're aware of the advantages of UHT treated product, which is they have better nutrient content in their milk. Now, the shelf life of pasteurized food products is around 1 to 2 months. It has to be refrigerated. Sterilized products, you can extend it to up to 1 year. Again, most often it is refrigerated. One of the greatest advantages of UHT products is that you can store it without refrigeration for 6 to 9 months. Thank you for staying with me through the video. In my next video, we'll be looking at some of the undesirable components and desirable components that are produced during high temperature treatment of milk. Until then, merci beaucoup.